My name is Dan Bell with Vagabond Buddha. I'm traveling the world, studying human behavior and applying what I learn and sharing what works for me. The second picture is of me in Sipadan, Borneo, Malaysia, about 10 days ago. I will show you more pictures of Sipadan, Borneo, Malaysia, and other nearby islands as I share some observations with you. Life has been good to me. I have had the good fortune to find the right path. You see, when I was young, I thought that I would have to work my whole life and save and invest, and one day I would be able to travel the world. But one day I was sitting at my desk in the US and I received a call. I was offered an opportunity that changed my life, and now I would like to share some ideas with you about how you can change your life. When I followed the path that most people follow, I would work all year and then travel for a few weeks while I was on holiday. But since leaving the US in 2007, I have been traveling the world and studying quality of life. I've visited 61 countries. I go wherever I want for as long as I want, and I move on when I'm ready to visit a new place. I still visit my family in the US and the UK, and I also travel around the US from time to time. I don't really believe you get the sense of a new place and its people simply by stopping in for a few days in the middle of a 1 or 2 week tour. I believe you really get to understand a place by immersing yourself in the culture for a few days or months. Most people wait until they are retired to do this because they're trying to save and invest their way to freedom. But with the crash of 2007, some people have had to put their retirement on hold indefinitely. I don't think you should wait to live your dreams. I believe life is more about experiences and less about possessions. I want to experience everything this life has to offer. I want to taste the foods of the world where they were invented. I want to see the great works of art and architecture with my own eyes. I want to hike in the mountains and walk the beaches in bare feet. I don't want to try to cram this discovery into 2 weeks per year. If I'm enjoying somewhere, I want to be able to stay for months if I please. How have I been able to travel so freely? You see, my income is location independent. I make money with my mind and my computer on the internet, no matter where I am. I'm free to move around the country as I please. And I'd like to show you the various ways that myself and others I have met along traveling have become location independent. How are some people able to live so freely? I will show you in free videos that will follow. You may not want to see the whole world. Freedom for you may not mean travel. Maybe you want to sit by a lake in the mountains and write your first novel, or live in Europe and learn to be a chef. But wouldn't you like to have the freedom to make that choice? The freedom to control your destiny is really what most people want. People want to be in charge of their life. People want freedom. Why am I sharing all of this with you? You see, one of my life goals is to help you find your path. I would like to help you find your personal meaning of life and live your dreams. I've been self-employed for most of my life. I've succeeded and failed at many different types of businesses, and there are two reasons why I want to share my experiences with you. First, I've learned that you don't really master something as quickly in life until it is so clear in your mind that you're able to teach it to others. Teaching you how I shine the light on my path will make my path more clear to me. So it's partly a selfish endeavor. By writing these words, it becomes more clear to me. Second, it's not as fun to reach the top of the mountain alone. It's more fun to celebrate the victory with other members of your tribe. So you need to find your tribe or make your tribe along the way so you have others to celebrate with. There will be plenty of people to celebrate with you, but that is not the same as someone who climbed with you. True success includes shining a light on the path for others so they can reach their goals. I'm asking you to climb with me. I'm asking you to celebrate at the top with me. I'm also asking some of you to shine the light so bright on your path that it helps me further develop mine. There's also a third reason that I will share in another video. I have a question for you. Why do so few people take control of their life and accomplish their goals? I don't believe that most people have found their path. They may set their goals, but if the actions needed to meet those goals are not aligned with something you are excited about, you won't follow through. However, if you get on the right path, your right path, I don't think you will struggle with your goals anymore. So think of me like a life coach who teaches by example, or consider me a business coach who executes his ideas while you watch. I had an exciting and amazing life even before I became location independent. I'll share more about my past experiences with you when they help me explain decisions I'm making today. I think life coaches who teach by example make the greatest life coaches and business coaches. For selfish reasons, such as my purpose of life, for my meaning of life, and the purpose of Vagabond Buddha is to make a difference in your life. I want to wake you up in your life, not just spiritual life, but your relationships, your business, your financial future, and your day to day activities. I want to wake you and help you find your meaning of life. I'm designing my life by example, right before your eyes. There's no destination, there's only a path. I'm inviting you to join me in this experiment. I believe that if you design your life so that your actions align with your purpose in life, so that your activities align with your self defined meaning of life, success will arise naturally. And I mean real success, not success as defined by society, your parents, your social circle, commercialism, movies, or me. I mean success as defined by you. As your light begins to shine, you'll feel more and more courage to move towards what excites you. As you move closer and closer to what excites you, you will find your personal purpose and meaning of life. Doesn't that make sense? If your daily activities are exciting, you'll be more engaged and committed. A life coach should show you by example. Your business coach should show you by execution. You should be able to see how they are finding their excitement, their life purpose, and their personal meaning. You should be able to watch their dreams materialize before your eyes. The light they place on their path should be so bright that it helps you find yours. No two paths are the same, and your true calling will be unique to you. But the paths to your meaning in life, your purpose in life, should begin to become apparent to you as you begin to find your excitement. Or if you know your excitement already, the light on your path will begin to shine brighter. So your personal meaning of life will become more and more apparent to you as you find your excitement. Your action should move you closer to what excites you the most. With this energy, success, meaning, and purpose, you may decide to help others find their way. This has a compounding effect as more and more in your circle of influence begin to find their way. Someday, you may find yourself helping others as you move from being a student to confidently executing what you learn to being a teacher. You will have come full circle. You will live the full circle of life. There should always be something in your life that you are learning and applying. And as you find out what works and master it, your success will naturally cause you to share it with others. You will become the teacher. You'll always be a student and apply what you learn. But as you master the subject matter, you will become a teacher. This is a natural process that we all perform throughout our lives. I will always remain a student of life. I will always remain humble because there is always much more to learn than we could ever imagine. I need to get to the next place before I can even begin to understand what I need to learn next. The greatest thing you could do for me would be to find your path and teach me about life. You see, as you are defining yourself, it is more than certain that you will be both a student and a teacher, and I will be gaining insight from you before too long. So, what questions should you be asking yourself if you want to find a life of meaning, a life of purpose, a life of excitement? What excites me? What am I presently studying? Am I excited about that? What business am I presently in? Am I excited about that? What have I mastered that I would be excited about teaching others? I hope you will join me in the future videos on Vagabond Buddha as I show you how I answered these questions and many other questions for myself. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. I hope it has been valuable to you. Please share something in the comments below that may be helpful to others on this subject. I am both a student and a teacher, and I would love your feedback. Have an amazing day.